coming away with first home game, home opener, with a win was huge for this football team, considering playing an FCS opponent last year in James Madison and losing that one on the last play of the game. As we build this program and change our culture, and it's been that was a big win for this program moving forward. It puts us 2-1, first time since 2011. So it was great to see. Defensively, we continue to play really well right now, creating turnovers. That's one of the biggest strengths that we have. Interceptions, we're playing really sound, and these guys defensively have much improved from last year, and we knew we would be. Offensively, we're moving the football. We just got to get more productive in the red zone. We still, when we get down there, we've came up with some costly interceptions, and that's those things have to you got to improve on those things, and we will. I mean, you're playing a young quarterback, a freshman quarterback in there, so that's always a tough deal. But he's learning, he's getting better every week. But it was great to see the ability to run the football this past week, and Braden West, the fifth. In the history of the school, there's been some great running backs come out of here, but Braden West put the fifth best rushing performance in the school history. So it was great to see him rushing the ball for 220 yards. Still felt like we left a lot out there. We're a long way from playing our best football, which is always encouraging. We've got TCU coming in here Friday night, 2-1. Obviously a Metroplex rival. And, we all know what kind of program they have, very well respected across the country, and what Coach Patterson's done, got great respect for him. And so we've got our coaches to Cure MD game. That's something that we'll be acknowledging this week as well. On Friday night, be nationally televised game. We're also honoring our Dallas policemen. And our SMU police officer that was that had passed away in July. So this will be a big game for us as we honor our local police and pay tribute to them. So excited about this opportunity for this football program. We're definitely improved, and we just take it one day at a time.
We'll take questions for Coach Morris, please. Star 1 on your telephone keypad to join the queue. Then the operator will introduce you.
We'll go first to Dan Tortora, wakeupcalldt.com.
Good morning, Coach. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Doing well. I wanted to go to something that you just said, honoring local police at your upcoming game. I mean, obviously there's been a lot going on in this country, and people, obviously have feelings, and there's, safety that comes up and whatnot. What can you say about choosing to honor local police, what it means, and just how you kind of talk with your team about this as well?
Well, we've got one of our very own, Melvin Williams, which played at SMU, and a police officer for the Dallas Police Department, and he came out during fall camp and spent the better part of an evening speaking to our team and letting our guys ask questions and the concerns that they have, and just listening to his message was really powerful for our young men moving forward. And we're honoring those police officers and their families that were so tragically killed on July the 7th, and our own SMU police officer, which was swept away in a flood in early July as well. And so it's just an opportunity for us, our great city of Dallas, to come together and to lock arms and to pay tribute to lives that left us way too soon.
How important is it for you as a coach, because you have a platform, to do something like this at this time and where things are in the country? How important did you feel it was for you, Chad, to do something like this right now for your team, for the city, and obviously knowing that if you do something like this, people are going to see it?
Well, it's extremely important to me as we teach these young men the value of life and the value of decision making, and to understand the platform that we all have. It's very important to me. I mean, my wife and I, we have our foundation, and portions of our foundation and go to help out not just our fallen officers and the families, but also to battered women here in town at the Genesis Foundation and also to the Charity Foundation here in Dallas, which provides early detection of breast cancer for women that are underinsured or cannot afford insurance. And so we do that, and our players are a part of that because we do a women's clinic, and all proceeds go to that, and that's something that we did in July. So we want these young men to understand that the platform you've been given in, it's very important for them to understand when they leave playing in our program. Our culture is that, look, you got to learn how to pay forward in a community. And we need our leaders in all our cities across the country to step forward and take a stand and really help the development of these young men and women as they continue to grow. Because and something I've said before is they're listening to somebody. It's just a matter of who they're listening to. And for our players to be able to take a stand, our decal on our helmet this week is going to have our pony, and inside the pony is going to have the Dallas skyline, and so that's something we've adopted, and just a great opportunity for us. I know Chief Brown is going to be here from the Dallas Police Department, and it's an opportunity for all of us to lock arms and stand for a cause and recognize that there is a problem, and we do have a problem out here in society, and we've all got to take a stand, and I just feel like that this is something that we can do and that I can do as the leader of this football program as we change this culture. It's very important to me. This is my home city.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
I appreciate that very much.
Thank you.
We'll go next to Billy Embody with Scout.com.
Hey, Coach, how you doing this morning?
How are you doing?
Good. Can you talk a little bit about the red zone struggles and just some of the things you guys are going to have to do to get Ben into a little bit more of a comfort zone in the red zone?
Yeah, you know what? We're moving the football between the 20s and doing as well as I've been a part of, but it's inside that 20-yard line. And as we've shared with all these guys, man, it's about points. And this is a game. It's about scoring touchdowns and getting points when you get inside the red zone. And if we've got to eliminate the critical and crucial mistakes. The interceptions down there have been so vital to the last 2 weeks. We get down there this past week, and don't come away with any points. Matter of fact, we throw two more interceptions, and so. It's something we've addressed, but again, you gotta relax, you gotta quit pressing, and I think that's what's happening right now. I think from a play caller to all our coaches, to our players, it's just you press, and when you're young, we're essentially you got one senior on the field is all we've got, and every now and then we'll have two on the field, and so I think the ability to understand that, look, just relax, let's run the offense, operate within the system. It'll work itself out, and so yes, that's an area that we've addressed and continue to address. And but at the same sense, you got to go play.
And with Braden West and Keemon Freeman getting the bulk of the carries this past weekend, what went into the decision to put Jordan Carmouche and burn his red shirt?
Well, Jordan is a young man that's very talented, and because of our lack of depth in some areas. I just feel like that Jordan is a guy that can help us out right now. He can help us out on special teams. He can help us out at the running back position. We don't know where we are with Xavier Jones at this point, and so how long that thing's going to linger on. It could be an opportunity that we just keep Xavier Jones out the rest of the year, redshirt him this year, and so there's a lot of going into it, trying to foresee the future. I didn't want to pull this kid's red shirt off of him when we have to play him later in the season because of some injuries when we knew we could have got him some valuable experience early in the year, and that was my rationale behind that.